Hey there, nice to see you, Ben here. In this video I will teach you the licks and grooves that you have just seen, which I picked up by studying the John Mayer version of the Ray Charles song I Don't Need No Doctor. Let's check it out. Now for this first groovy intro which he played at one concert, he starts out all finger picked with the thumb and mostly index and middle finger. He starts out by playing the low E string, then the open G and B string. And I tend to do some in between hits. He doesn't do them, but I feel like they could be there for timekeeping. Then twice the double stop here, 3 and 4. Then suggesting the A with the A double stop here, 2 and 2 at the B and G string. And then a quick slide on the blue note and slide back, pull off. Then the root note. Then 2 and 0 on the G string. Then bend the minor third here, the third fret of the E string, root note, and low octave root note. That's the first part. Then he starts out the same, again with the low E and the open double stop. Then he bends the minor 7th interval here, the 3rd fret B string, then open E string, then a quick slide on the E string from 3 to 5, and then he is gonna bend the 3rd fret of E string, just slightly, and then 0 and pull off on B string. Then this little cool raking lick. He slides with his middle finger from 2 to 4 on the G string. And then you can see him add the index finger and rake with his reverse rake with his index finger through the strings. Pulls off to a G string and plays the root note. So what do we have got so far? Then he plays the low E string, and now comes my favorite part. He's gonna suggest diminished chords, in this case the B flat diminished. He jumps all the way up here to a first minor position, plays 11 and 13th at the B and G string, then 12 and 14, and then 12 and 12 on the E and B string. And then there's a weird shape here, which is basically the minor 7th, the 4th interval, and the minor 3rd here, the high E string. But you could look at it as kind of as part of well, not exactly, but it's sharing some notes. But this here is really suggesting this double stop here. It's really suggesting the B flat diminished. It's not that easy to jump that quickly up. Then he's gonna play this after that. Playing around with the double stops which are suggesting the diminished inversions of that B flat diminished. So basically 6 and 8. You can play this with either index and ring or index and pinky. Then 9 and 11. then 11 and 13th, then 12, 12, and then back to that shape here. 3 times in a row. So from beginning. Now the next lick is playing around with some double stops on the B and E string. He starts out on the B string here with 14th fret, plays the 12th fret with the E string. I think you can really dig into this double stop here, which is gonna be important soon. Bend it slightly. Then he slides all the way up here to 19 and 20. You might notice Delta blues lick. Then back to 14 and 15. So always triple it, triple it, triple it. It's always that feel. Then 12 and 12, 7 and 8, which is basically the lower octave of this at the top here. And then he's gonna slide in the E here at the B string. Plays the open string with it. And then he's gonna play twice the same lick here at the bottom position, which is just a quick slide on a blue note and back with a pull off. That's basically it. And then this little, I would say it's Catfish Blues Hendrix lick. Oh, hear my training coming. Now this is one cool fast lick leading into a very cool groove. It's a Stevie Wonder style lick here in the bottom position in E. He starts out by bending the 3rd fret of B string and really is digging into that note. And then open E string and pull off on the B string. Then a slide with the middle finger from 2 to 4. Then the open E string. Then another pull off on B string. Then a quick slide from blue note with a pull off. You see there are certain licks he plays all the time. This is really Texas flood style, but here in E. It's gonna use the ring finger here for playing the minor 7th. Because we have that ring finger floating above that string anyways. And then a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs. And quick it sounds like that. Then he's gonna hammer onto the E like 5 or 6 times. going into the groove. So the groove is not that difficult as you would think. He plays the low E string, and always is gonna slide on the 7th fret from 5th fret of E string. Plays the 5 and 7 on the A string. With the 7, so I added some vibrato to that. Then the same lick basically again. And if you can, really dig into the strings, smoothing the rest. Then he bends the 5th fret of the D string, just slightly. Then 7 and 5 at the A string. And then the same phrase again. It's always the same motive. And this is the one variation he does. It's a quick slide to a blue note. So basically the same lick we did here in the bottom position, but we are landing at the 5th here at the 7th fret of the E string. And then the same motive again. Really try to play around with this, that's key. It's a very cool idea to be able to develop. It's a great way to build grooves with the open low E strings in between. Try it out. If you learned something in this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. Also consider supporting me on Patreon. You will get early access to all my videos, downloadable tabs, and I would really like to see you be part of this community. Alright, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.